I think we should get a prediction going. Will we make it to a streak of 15? We won't start that just yet. Alright. I still got my hot chocolate. You guys know the drill. Yep, definitely hot. Hey Ava, hey Easy. Welcome in. Alright, let's get the predicky dick going. Will we make it to a streak of 15? That's on screen. Now it is. And alright, let's start up the TikTok live and we'll just hop right into it. Oh yeah, and then I also calculated how many ghosts we've had and the average time per ghost. So I can show you that as well. I think this is probably the best I can. This is probably the best. Alright. So these charts here, I don't know if you can see them that well. This might be a little hard to see, but yeah. This is what our total stats are looking like out of the 142 games that we've played so far. We've had 13 Shades, 12 Phantoms, 11 Onis, 9 Poltergeist Revenant Smilings, 8 Banshees, 7 Onryos and Yokais, 6 Twins, 5 Raijis Goryo Zeros, 4 Hantu Thay Mimic, and then 3 Moroi, Wraith, Demon, Diogen, Obanke, Jin, Mare, and Spirit. And then we got the average time per ghost, with Diogen being our shortest at 48 seconds on average. And then our longest with Banshee with an average of 22 minutes per Banshee. Yeah. Banshees have been the death of me during this. 22 minutes per Banshee. I think my issue is I'm waiting too long to test for Banshee. I usually like save that to the end, it seems like. Yeah. So we've spent like 3 hours playing against Banshees out of the total of 14 hours that we've been doing this. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, time to get into the game here. Yes, I am. Alright. We're all Gucci now. Let me have a sip of my hot chocolate and then we'll get going. Maybe it's a little too hot. Alright. And then the prediction, it looks like 2-1 for will we make it to Circuit 15. Seems like we got a doubter. Of course, it's Ava. It's always Ava. So we did Edgefield last time, so we're starting off today with Ridgeview, my favorite. Alright. I got my lighter, right? Yeah, we're good. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry. I think the game looks a little weird. Or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. No, it's definitely just me. Not wearing my contacts. Hello, welcome in. Master bed. Okay, no shade. Nothing good. Rip. Other boring ghosts. Alright, I'm gonna cross off shade. Now that we got that out of the way. Seems pretty boring. Alright, let's get the rest of our stuff inside, then we'll smudge it next hunt, and then we will... go to the master bedroom and figure out the ghosts. Had a brain fart there. How's everybody doing today? Again, I'll mention this, no stream on Thursday. There will be no stream on Thursday. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. And then probably no stream Sunday as well, next Sunday. Because I have an exam on Monday. Yeah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know if I said that already. Will I add more channel point redeems? When I have the time. I really don't have that much time right now. Unfortunately. Alright. We'll get a smudge on the goose this time. How am I doing today? I'm tired. Did I just wake up? No. Ghost is Zanoni. W, I can leave. Hello, Rosens. Welcome in. It has been a while. Hope you've been well. What is this ghost doing? Pretty decent. It's about time. Peace. About to take a nap. Here, take a smudge so I don't forget. Alright. I think it's... Is it master? Yeah, it's master. Okay. I want to just be mimic, that'd be great. Thank you for the follow, Dave. I appreciate it. Fortunately, not looking like a mimic. Nope, not a polter. Okay. Put the cruces in here, and I think we should be probably bring the other candle in here. Hey, buddy. Alright, let's light these candles. I hope it's just like an Onryo. That'd be great. Interesting. Not a spirit. What is flicking the lights do? It's to test for mare. So mares have an ability that when you turn on a light switch, they can immediately turn it off. I'm gonna move this cruci over here. Ghost is being pretty boring. Well, there goes testing for mare. I don't think it's an Onryo. I think it's, I don't know, a stinky ghost. I never did a yokai check, so we could do that. Where would I want to do that at? So I could do it here. Probably no yokai. What's the one that tries to scare you a lot? What do you mean? Well, actually, I could check for Banshee. I don't think it's a yokai. Or cross sound off. What is the ghost stone over here? Interesting. The only thing special about mares is that they don't like lights. Hey Jam, how are you doing? Did the ghost change rooms? Are you in the dining now? Thank you for the sweaty teddy and the cake slice. I appreciate it. Ghost in the basement now. It's super quiet. Oh. Seems like it's in the kitchen now. Hmm. So, let's change rooms. No, still in master. Interesting. What were you doing over here? Hmm. Interesting. What do you mean, is he? Oh, the ghost is haunting. Oops. That chocolate's goated though. Oh, it's haunting again? Oh, you're hunting again. Oh well, you definitely see me. Maybe we do the sound recorder strat. Listen for a banshee scream? I don't know. I think that's like the next move that I can do. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Sky. Yeah, we'll get a smudge on him this time. Let's get a smudge on you. Alright. It's definitely not a mimic, right? Is this just like a Gorilla? I think I left my thermo over here. Right? Did I throw the thermo over here? I did. Why did I do that? Is this just a Goryo? It's been in this room the entire game. Wasn't running from the event. Is this just a Goryo? Get a new smudge on you. That was actually my last smudge, wasn't it? Oops. Is this just a Goryo? I mean, I can't really test from air that well, because it kind of broke the lights in here. So this is the only light switch I can test on at the moment. I mean, it's still here. It's been in this room the entire game. Surely it's just a Goryo, right? What about the little one? What do you mean? The little one what? That's the same room, so... That's in the same room, so that light would be broken too. When the ghost does a light breaking event, it breaks every single light in the room. I'm going Goryo. I'm not confident though. From my experience, you don't seem to like to change out of that room.
Back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Yep, saw that one coming. Saw that one coming from a mile away. I mean, I could have sat around and waited forever. They just don't like to change out of that room. Well. Hold on. David just got 500 free points. Well, nice job, Ava. You just... Yep, okay. Well. You know, I wasn't feeling this streak anyways, you know? How much time did we waste? 20 minutes, basically. Never once changed rooms. Alright. Yeah, 0. Yep, I hate it here. I don't like this game no more. Ooh. Well, do we start again? Attempt number 6? Will we make it to Circle 5? I mean, I think this is all I can do. Alright, give me a sec. Oops. Alright, well, from the top, make a drop. That's some WAP. Alright. Let me guess, Ava put everything on no again? Of course. Alright, well, back to Tanglewood. You know, I wasn't feeling that run today. I knew it wasn't going to be Gorio. It's always the stinky mares. Hate it here. Not a year, eh? Not a Mylinger Raiji, I can tell you that much. Are you a Phantom? You are. Of course you are.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, there we go, Phantom. Oop, I gotta fix something. That seems right. I don't know why it looks weird. Oh, the hell? Whatever. Anyways, back to the game. Back to it then. Did I remove the XP yesterday? Not yet. Alright. Well, not a wraith. You're gonna hunt from in here now, aren't you? Or not? Okay, cool. Go right here then. That might be too far. Right there is perfect. Well, not a shade. Okay. There is more stuff. Oops. Well, I kind of messed up my timer a bit. No, I'm sure it's fine. I think it's in kitchen ish. Hi. Bathroom, okay. Want to just be a mimic and show some orbs? That'd be great. Of course not. There's a timer for the candle. You let these at about 10, I'll say. Did you change rooms? Hallway now, of course. Not seeing any orbs. Minute on that timer. It could just be a spirit. That's not ideal. So I believe that would be over 3 minutes, probably. Thank you for the follow, Kevin. I appreciate it. Alright, I want to get another smudge on the ghost. Could just be spirit. I can figure out where you went. There. Should have hit the ghost. Yeah, it's still here. Probably just a spirit. Well, not unreal. I didn't like that. It's probably just the, yeah, it's probably just a spirit. Never realized how long a minute and a half feels while you're waiting, doing nothing. I want to grab a couple motion sensors real quick. One here. Then this one here. Be good. Are you changing to dining, or are you still in the hallway? Dining, okay. Where's my other motion? There it is. Put that one here. I'm thinking it's just a spirit. Wait, where? Where is that? Hello, ghost. Can you walk again? Perfect. Alright. Moment of truth. Are you spirit? Should be. Yep. Yep, definitely spirit. Okay. Alright. This is spirit. Why is it so bright? I have a filter on to make the game brighter. So this is what the game normally looks like. This is with my filter. Just makes it easier to see. Alright, it's just a spirit.
Welcome back.
Oh, is it 8 minutes? Yikes. It's kind of long. Alright. We're just on Edgefield, so it's retreat time.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Oh, what's a ghost name for fun? Emilito. Alright. So yeah, we're just doing a chill 0 sanity 0 evidence streak. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think there's anything you can do on console. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, this is what the game normally looks like. As you guys are probably used to seeing. This is what my filter does to the game. Makes it super nice. Ghost is here. Interesting. Huh? What? Where was the ghost? Hello? Wait, what? Alright, sure. Not a wraith. Alright, I have no idea where the ghost is at first one. It's weird. The ghosts get like bugged out. So I play on oops, where's my lighter? So I play on PC and I have an NVIDIA graphics card. So I'm able to use NVIDIA game filters to make my game brighter. If you have if you also play on PC and have an NVIDIA NVIDIA graphics card, I have a video on my YouTube channel on how to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, there is no way to do it on console that I know of. Alright. We'll get a smudge on the ghost this time. Alright. Been in here for a solid 4 seconds. That's great. I think the ghost is in the living room. So I'm gonna set up here. Alright. Let's confirm you're in the living room, right? Yeah, 4.7. Oh, I haven't been paying attention to the time for Demon. We are down to our last Cruci charge, I believe. Hello, Grandma. Alright, well, there goes all of our Cruci charges. I don't think it's an Onryo. Not a mare. we'll get a smudge on it this time, or... Okay. I was gonna try and do a yokai check real quick. I think we'll do that next one, get a yokai check in. Or just get stuck on the table. That works too. Okay. Yeah, we'll get a smudge on it this one. And we'll do yokai check. Am I forgetting one? No, they're all lit. Alright. We'll go chill over here, get a yokai check in. We go from there. Okay. That's a little less than ideal. Alright, it's back over there. Go away. This ghost is making it very difficult. Hello, Mrs. E. Is today Sunday? Oh, it is. Oh, wow. I'm lagging a bit behind. I thought it was Saturday. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna say no yokai. I swear I'm like always a day behind for some reason. What do I still need to check for? Nope. It's not a mirror. Oh, I need to check for Yurei, Goryo, Banshee. Ah, there's my wish. Put it on the ceiling. I think I can chill. So the yokai check. So yokais cannot detect you from further than 2.5 meters away. All the other ghosts can detect you from 9 meters away. So you just get like behind something. So like 2.5 meters. That's probably like from here to like here-ish. So the ghost would have to be pretty close to detect you. So you just go somewhere where the ghost can't see you and call it over to see if it comes or not. Wait a minute. It's a demon. Never mind then. Alright. It's not a mimic, right? Oh, it's just a demon. Nice.
Welcome back.
That's what I kind of
This
thought.
is
It
George
seemed like it
Security.
was hunting pretty early at the start of the game. That was a almost 10-minute game. Kind of on the longer end. I like the easy ghosts when you can just be in and out in under a minute. Those are always my favorite. So we just did Ridgeview, so let's go to Willow. Willow's a nice little map. this onto? It's onto are twins. Onto. Twins would have been slightly faster than that. Alright, nice. So yeah, these are the games I'm talking about right here. Really short ones. Where you can just be in and out in under a minute.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Nice. 58 seconds. Alright. Let's go back to Tanglewood.
We've arrived.
Hello, Ellie. Welcome in. Oh, I forgot to update the streak. Whoops. There we go. Door over there. Oh, it's you. It's my least favorite ghost model. Super difficult to see. Please don't be crawling. Of course you are. Are you an Oni? Oh my god, you are. Love Onis. Alright, nice. Streak of 5.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
How long was that? Minute 14, not bad. Also, since we made it to a streak of 5, thank you for the follow, Yorkie. I appreciate it. So looking at the prediction, nobody thought I could make it to a streak of 5. So glad you guys believe in me. Anyways, we'll start a new prediction here. Will we make it to a streak of 10? Alright. You guys got 2 minutes to put your predictions in. How did I know it so quickly? So every ghost in the game has unique things about them that make them different from all the other ghosts. So the reason I knew the last game was an Oni was because Onis are a lot more visible than every other ghost during a hunt. So I was looking at how frequently it was visible when it was blinking, and it was very visible. Only on Twitch. There really isn't an easy way to do it on TikTok yet. So right now, the prediction thing is only on Twitch. Alright, let's go to Edgefield.
We've arrived. Check your equipment. Get set up before investigating. That never
Oh, Ghost is over there. Just pass. Just Moroi speed. That's not good. I might die here. Thank you for the follow store mistaken, I appreciate it. Oops. Accidentally bumped my mouse. That was Moroi, right? I'm not crazy. Okay.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
I was starting to second guess myself for a second. I was say that was definitely Moroi. Too slow to beat Thay and it sped up. It was repelled for 7 seconds instead of 5. Nice little 55-second game. How's the hunting been? Kind of meh so far. We lost our streak on the first game due to a mare that refused to do its ability and didn't change its favorite room at all during the 20 minutes that I was there. So I went Goryo. I mean, I could have waited around longer, but I really didn't want to. So it was only a streak of 10 though, so. Where were we? Edgefield? So we're back on Ridgeview again. Yeah, other than that, the games have been pretty decent. Oops. Sounds like Ghost might be in kitchen. Or Master. It's just a Dio. Okay. Not complaining at all. I like Dias. They're fun. I don't get them often anymore. They used to be my most common ghosts, but now they're one of my least common. They don't show up much anymore. So yeah, nice little Deogen there.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
55 seconds again. Nice. Alright. We don't get... Well, actually, let me see. Let me look at all the stream attempts. Poltergeist... No, Poltergeist is actually one of our more common ones. It's our 4th most common ghost that we've had during the Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence games. We have a favorite map? I would say Ridgeview. I don't know why. I've just always had like a thing for Ridgeview. It's a nice map. I'm excited for when they eventually remodel Ridgeview and update it. So back to Willow.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it.
Sunny Meadows is a nice map too. I just don't play it much because it kind of takes like a long time solo. So I usually like to play on the smaller maps. Diogen is the slowest ghost in the game, yeah. Technically, yeah. Diogen always has line of sight of you. Diogens are slow when they're close to you. Yeah, Diogens always have line of sight from anywhere in the map. Hey, Grandma. Oh, well. Didn't really learn much during that hunt. I think I might go get some more stuff. Surprise, surprise, it's a basement ghost. My least favorite ghost? Probably Mare. I hate mares with a passion. They're probably one of my least identified ghosts, because they suck. They never want to do their ability. There have been games where I have flipped over 50 light switches near the ghost, not one mare ability. They're usually the ghost that ends my runs. And then on higher difficulties like APOC 3 or 14x, again, they suck. Because a lot of the times, you just have to sit in the truck and wait to listen to see if it ever turns on a light to rule off mare. Alright, I think we have everything, right? This... Probably no shade. Alright. Just got off fast? Nice, nice. How were your games? Are you hallway? Were you left storage maybe? Left storage. Not looking like a mimic, unfortunately. Just Skydogurio? That doesn't sound good. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah. Always gotta watch out for the sneaky mimics. Are you still in here? Yeah. Okay. Get a mare check. I kind of let these a little earlier than I wanted to. Put them at 110. So I'm expecting these to get blown out at 140. What time? Okay. Well, not a spirit. Oh, great. Hunted from here, so I'm gonna rule off demon. Because crucifix would have prevented it there. How is it not a spirit? So I got a smudge on it. And then it hunt it again before 3 minutes after smudging it. So it cannot be a spirit. Spirits must wait at least 3 minutes before it can hunt again. After you smudge it. So did you change rooms? Are you in the hallway now? Did you just happen to roam out? I think you just roamed out. This ghost is kind of giving off shade vibes. Why is the ghost upstairs? The hell? Tier 3 everything? Yeah. Well, I don't use tier 3 everything. Some items I prefer the lower tier versions of. In my opinion, I find some tier 2 items better than tier 3. So I use those. I think this ghost is upstairs now. Like hallway maybe? Nope. Where did she hunt from? Or are you still basement and you just like hunted at the top? Ah. That's exactly what happened. It's in the basement.
Do a beginner's guide on YouTube. Make a new account and teach how to get better with the T1 items.
I could do that, yeah. Alright. Let's move out into the hallway. Since Ghost is here now. Right now I'm thinking probably Shade. Yeah, the Marcus voice.
This rock is pissing me off, Robert.
Yeah, this is just a Shade. I'm over it. In order to use Sex of Speech, you either have to be a super fan or a top 3 gift during the live. Yeah, just a stinky Shade. Hello, Critical Hit. Welcome in. I believe Shade... Oops. I believe Shade is our most common ghost during this. Let me check. So out of the...
We love Marcus.
So we've played 151 total games. There are 150 total games. Out of 150 total games, we've had... Yep, shaders are most common with 14 shades. And our average time against shades is... 11 minutes. Alright. So that was a streak of 8, right? Yeah, 8. We were just on Willow, so back to Tangle again. Thank you for the 3 dolphins, Declan. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yep.
Hello.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Nothing else to report, unfortunately.
Yep, that would be... That'd be obscene, spamming the, sharing the live with me over and over. It's wondering why my phone is blowing up. Yeah, I prefer... I prefer tier 2 salt, yes. Same with tier 2 firelight. And smudges.
My car goes
So the reasoning for tier 2 salt... So, oh, are you Raiji? No. You're a haunted. Close enough. Raiji, haunted. Not even close. Let's go server different. Alright. Yeah, it's just a haunted. That puts us up to a streak of 9. How is it a Hantu? So, since the breaker starts on, all the rooms are really warm. So Hantu's speed is purely based off of the temperature of the room that it's in. So since all the rooms are super warm, Hantu is going to be really slow. And Hantus are one of the 4 ghosts in the game that do not speed up with line of sight. There we go, Hantu, and that was a minute 8. Oh, that's your second Hantu during this streak. How many Hantus have we had total? 6. During the streaks. That was Tangle. Right? Tangle? So we're on Edgefield? Yeah.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare a
How did I get the banner? What do you mean banner?
new intel. Reports of light switching.
Also be harmless, but be careful out there. Am I forgetting something? I have everything. Oh, the ID card? The Nomad one? Playing 50 games on Nels Signer. So I did that the day the map came out. Was that normal? That was not normal, was it? Should I should probably... Let me just sit here and listen. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. For that dog. Let me pay attention this time. Is this... It's slow. Oh, she definitely saw me. Gonna have to smudge. Was it speeding up the first hunt? I knew we ended the hunt and it was very slow. I wasn't paying attention if it sped up or not. It's either slow twin or Hantu. I was not paying attention the first hunt. I knew something seemed weird about it. It was slow, that's why. But is it Hantu or the twins? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we'll just wait until it hunts again. And we'll find out. The hell? It cannot be a mimic. The reason why it's not a mimic is so during the very first minute of the game, mimics cannot mimic any ghost type. So there'll be a blank default ghost for the first minute of the game. And it was slow during the first hunt, and it hunted under a minute. So it is twins. Alright, cool. District 10.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Yes, sir. See, I should have picked up on that the first hunt. I mean, I kind of did. I just didn't, like, pick it up. I knew something was weird, and then I realized that the ghost seemed a little too slow at the end of the hunt. Maybe why? Because it's the twins. It was slow twin the first 2 hunts. I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, choose outcome. Will we make it to District 10? Yes. Alright, new prediction. Will we make it to a streak of 15? Start prediction. Alright. So we just did Edgefield, so back to Ridgy Ridge. And we're back to where we started at the start of the stream. Nice. Thank you for the donut, Faye. I appreciate it. Thank you for the heart me as well. I appreciate it. Seemed boring. Alright, let's get more stuff. I hope you guys are doing well today. Lots of boring ghosts. Alright, we just need one more trip and we'll be good to go back in. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you for the heart, Michaela, I appreciate it. Alright, I think we're good to go back in. We'll get a smudge on it this time. We're gonna Alright. Don't tell me you're a hallway ghost. I hate it here. Ooh, are you changing rooms in here potentially? Hopefully it's changing into this room and not the hallway. Okay, good. It's going in here. Nice. Hey Jorge, how are you doing? Be able to grab the other cruci real quick, I think. Yeah, this cruci, firelight. The other firelight? Why not? Alright. So we lit these three at about 1:30. So I should expect these to get blown out at the 2-minute mark. Probably be checking for Mare. AKA the worst ghost in the game. Unless you're a shade. Because you should have blown these three out. The second I walked out of the room, I'm thinking that's a shade. Yep. And this is a shade here. Should be. Alright, I'm going shade. So confident, I'm even going to put my streak counter up to 11. That's how confident I am. It's just a shade. Yep. I know my shades.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
And of course that puts us up to 15 shades total. Shade has been my most common ghost during these Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence games. Of course. My least common have been Wraith, Obake, Jin, Mare with 3 of each. In terms of the ones that I've gotten right. Alright, so that put us up to a streak of 11. Let's go to our next game. We were just on Ridgeview, so we're back to Willow. Nice.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare
Oops.
accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright. I'm gonna do our favorite thing. Waiting for the ghost to hunt. That didn't take long at all. Are you what I think you are? Yes. Alright, just an Oni. Look at 12. If Maddox feels better, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I'm assuming he still is. Oops, I forgot to check time. 55. 55. Alright. So we're at 12, so we're back to Tangle. What's our goal for today? I don't know.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Thankfully, I have not been sick yet. I think the last time I was sick was August of last year. August, early September of last year. That I would say I was sick. At least that I can remember. Well, not a Raiju or Myling. That was interesting. Avocado? Yokai could be. That's what I'm going to test for this one. Definitely seemed interesting. don't think it's a yokai. Just a wild theory. Hello, Ace. Alright. Oh, I guess I'll get more stuff then to test the ghosts. So let me see if I'm understanding this correctly. You want me to make a do a stream where I do like perfect game, like how to do perfect games with evidence? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, I could do that. I actually do plan on doing that. That would probably be after the Winch's Jest event, though, if I had to guess. Yeah, I do have plans to do a fun, very long challenge where I get perfect games on all difficulties on all maps. So I would do perfect games on every map on amateur mode, then intermediate, then professional, nightmare, insanity, so on and so forth. Epoch 1, 2, 3. As like a fun little challenge. So I could definitely do that. That'd probably be after Winter's Just so. What is a ghost soon over there? The hell? Oh, shade. I never smudged it, did I? I should probably smudge it. Oh my jeez, man. Are you a banshee? Oh my goodness. Look at smudge, man. Oh, wait, was this the ghost room? It is. Duh. Yeah, I can do that for sure. I didn't mean to light these. Oops. It's fine. Grab a smudge and a couple Doritos. Doritos? Crucifixes. Hello? Doritos. Oh, not a mare. Okay. 133, not a spirit. Still in this room, right? Yeah. Interesting. Am I on Onryo watch potentially? Living room. In the living room. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw the firelight on the ground. Thanks. This game knows me so well. Guess we can put this one here. Probably no Onryo. Alright, well that's gone. Could you be? Pretty much between Banshee, Yurei, Demon. Turning the firelights on. To test for Onryo. So Onryo's having a... So Onryo's... excuse me, sir. I'm trying to explain. So Onryo's can... So Onryos are the only ghosts that can blow out the same firelight within 20 seconds. So I'm relighting them to test for that. Okay, you're a Banshee. Oh my god. Don't. Yep. Okay, Banshee. Yep. Get it, man. Jesus. Just trying to take a sip of water. Alright. No, what told me it was a banshee. So banshees, if you're on the same floor as them, they have an ability where they can roam to you as long as you're on the same floor. And they do it pretty frequently. So what happened there was the ghost is in the living room. That's the ghost room. And then it used its ability to roam to me, and then it hunted from inside of me. There's no reason that the ghost would have been directly inside of me other than the fact that it was just a banshee that happened to roam to me. And as you can see, abilities used 1. Yeah, it did its roaming ability. So that was a 11-minute, 59-second game. So roaming means, like the ghost walking. So you may or may not know this, but during the game, the ghost is always there. It's just invisible. So for the ghost to get from point A to point B, it roams. So the ghost is physically walking to each location to do stuff. It's just you don't see it because the ghost is invisible. So roaming is when the ghost is walking from one point to another. So banshees have an ability where they can roam to a player, so they'll go from wherever they are and set their waypoint to where the player is.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Oh, the ghost is down here. Nice. Not a mare. Okay, cool. Gonna have to smudge here, yeah. No yokai. Alright, let's see which room it's in. Looks like it's just the kitchen here. Get the other firelight. Grab the other greasy too. Let's play safe. Hopefully the ghost is still here. Yeah, it looks like it's still getting colder. No spirit. Leave that out at 2 minutes like expected. So you're right. Fair enough. Nice.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
3 minutes, not bad. Not bad. Love when Yuris do that, it's awesome. So Yuris have an ability where they can fully close a door and they'll do it slowly. They're the only ghosts that can do that on the front door outside of ghost events and hunts. So as you saw there, it fully closed the front door to the house. Another thing about Yuris, they can only fully open or close doors. They cannot partially open or close doors. So if a Yuri touches a door at all, it has to fully open it or fully close it. Mimics will still have orbs and zero evidence, yes. Because it's not considered an evidence for Mimic, it's considered an ability. So yeah, you'll still get Mimic orbs on zero evidence. Alright, one more game and we'll be at a streak of 15. Let's go to Ridgeview.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
The reason why it was not a spirit last game, so spirits, when you smudge them, they have to wait 3 minutes again before they can hunt. So after I smudged it, it hunted less than 3 minutes after I smudged it. So I knew it could not be a spirit. So this is not a Yurei. So like I mentioned before, Yureis have to fully open or fully close doors. Since it partially opened it, I know it cannot be a Yurei. It's a Jinn. Welcome back, Faye. Alright, this one's just a Jinn. Alright. Jinn. Thank you for the follow, Chion. I appreciate it. So, Jinns, if the breaker is on and it's further than 3 meters away,
I've got some jobs ready
it
for
will
you.
speed up to 2.5 meters per second. And then once it gets close to you, within 3 meters, it goes back to normal speed. So it was slow in the garage, and then once it saw me and it came out of garage, it sped up to 2.5 meters per second, then slowed back down again once it got within 3 meters. There we go, streak of 15. I'm not a big fan of the camp map. Thank you for the follow, Bean. I appreciate it. The room boundaries are just weird and make it hard to test for the ghosts. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. My favorite map is probably Ridgeview. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow as well, Holly, I appreciate it. Alright, so we're at a streak of 15. So let's aim for 20. Thank you for the follow, Shelbs. I appreciate it. I could do it on high school. It's just I don't really want to. High school is just a pain in the butt.
Alright,
Takes forever.
take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
So I'm just sticking to the house maps.
To a cursed object. Go and take a closer look.
I do play with a couple other streamers, Maddox and Raimi. Maddox is currently sick, so that's why I'm solo right now. XP fast is level 28. I don't know why I turned the light on. Level 28. Oh, what do you have unlocked? Professional, I think. So I'd recommend just playing professional, trying to get the ghost right, and maybe some easy objectives. Probably stick to like small maps like Tanglewood. And then that's probably the best that you can do. Not a wraith. Tips for Apocalypse 3. Well, for one, I definitely recommend being comfortable with ghost abilities and traits. I mean, there's two different ways you could go about it. You could just reset until you get a Diogen, which is by far the easiest ghost to do it against. So are you just in the living room? Alright, I'm gonna get more stuff. Well, for prestiging, it all kind of comes down to what your goals are for the game. So if you want to get all the achievements in the game, then you do need to be at least Prestige 3 to get all the achievements in the game. And then after that, it kind of comes down to what you want to do. If you want to reset, there's really no advantage to prestiging. All it does is just reset you back to level 1. So if you want to prestige, then yeah, I would do it at level 100. Because if you reset at level 200 or 100, it doesn't make any difference, besides the fact that you're going to be starting back off at level 1. So yeah, how do I make my game this bright? So I play on PC and have an NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm able to toggle on a brightness filter. So if you also have an NVIDIA graphics card and you play on PC, then I have a video on my YouTube channel showing how to do so. Favorite ghost? Obake. I think Obake's always been my favorite ghost ever since they added it. I think a lot of people's favorite is Dio, which I can understand why. Dios can be pretty fun. Why is Obake my favorite? So my main way of playing... I just threw a picture off the wall. So my main way of playing Phasmophobia is on Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence. So I just find it super fun and exciting when the ghost... when I'm looping it and it shapeshifts. I always find that pretty fun. Yours is Rev. Rev is a fun ghost. I like Revs. Yeah, I can show you how the truck works after this game, yeah. Just to remind me, I might forget. The shop screen is very confusing, so I can show you. So, are you living room or kitchen? I think you're kitchen. How did I throw multiple things at once? So I have a keybind that hits the keys for me. So I have Q as my drop button and R to rotate. So I have R to rotate and Q to drop. So I have another button that when I click it, it does QR, QR, QR. Just makes things ever so slightly faster. I think Ghost is here in kitchen now. We'll put this one here. Hello, ghosts. I mean, my crucifix in the floor. It is. I mean, level. I mean, the only thing that is different is you won't be able to unlock. I mean, you won't have the higher level tier of items. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, my game is bright because... Okay. Well, Ghost is in bathroom now. I'm gonna set up in the bathroom then. My game is super bright because I play on PC and have an NVIDIA graphics card. So I'm able to turn on a filter to make the game brighter. So this is what the game normally looks like, and this is with my filter. Also, no spirit, no shade. I have a video showing how to do it all, because you have to set it up yourself. Oh, are you? Oh, you're still in the kitchen. Never mind. Oh, it's an Unreal. Okay. So you blowing out the candle won't do anything. The way candles work, it's based off of when the ghost blew it out last. So there's a timer that gets set based off of when it... So yeah, blowing it out won't do anything unless you're using a igniter, a lighter. So with lighters, you can relight it every 20 seconds to see if the ghost blows it out. That's the only one where the player igniting it or stopping it affects for Anya. Oh, yeah. Yep. The shop screen. I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright. So the shop is very confusing. So you probably bought stuff through here. So Honestly, what I recommend doing, the easiest way you could do this, I would just go to quick loadouts here and click on a loadout and then add your stuff here, and then it keeps it automatically for you so you don't have to re-add it every game. So here's where you select the tier. Since you're level 12, you probably only have tier 1 stuff unlocked. And then you can click a button here to add the item. This shows you how many you have already. So if you bought stuff, you'll see higher numbers here. Since I have a lot of money, I just do it this way. So you can just select how many of each that you need, and this will automatically add it for you every game. And it will rebuy the stuff for you. So since you don't have any, oh, you might not have loadouts unlocked then. So equipment manager. So yeah, once you buy stuff, then you'd want to go down to equipment manager then, and you can choose here how many you have. So the red is what you've added in. So if you bought stuff, you can add them in here on the equipment manager screen. That's also not unlocked? It should be. There's probably like a tutorial on screen that you have to like click a couple buttons up here to get rid of. Yeah, there's probably a tutorial on the top right. You probably have to click the arrows and or the X in the top right of the shop screen. There's probably a tutorial on screen that you have to get rid of. No, there is no such thing as truck space. The truck has all the spots unlocked. You don't have to unlock those. Yeah, they really need to redo the shop screen. It is very confusing.
Prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Even I don't understand it all the way. So the tutorial in the top right, you just want to click the right arrow. I mean, the tutorial kind of explains how the shop works, sort of. It's not the best, but that could help you as well. So yeah, the tutorial shows up in the top right of the truck screen. And you just click through the arrows on the top right to go through the different pages. No Raiju or Mylan. Sounds normal speed. No Gen. No Wraith. No Shade. I'm gonna cross off Shade. Nope, I'm talking about the shop screen, not the event board. Oops. I think I threw my lighter. I did. So how do you buy it? Go to the equipment manager. And you just click the plus button next to the items that you bought. Or if you have quick loadouts unlocked, I would recommend just making a quick loadout. Alright, I think the ghost is voice Ben. Right? Yeah. No orbs that I see. Not a mare. Okay, those were all blown out at the 30-second mark. Right across off mare. Probably like Ure Gorio. That's probably what we're looking at here. It could be spirit too. I never did a spirit check. Never smudge it. No Ure. Alright, let's get a smudge on you. Oh, you have to click the enable loadout button at the bottom of the screen. Welcome back, Jim. So at the bottom of the screen, the loadout screen, there will be a giant button that says enable loadout. You have to click that, and it will add the items into the truck. It's a demon. Okay. Cool. It's not a mimic, right? Just gotta make sure. Yeah, it's just a demon. Okay. Do I have Twitch? Yes, I do. Same username as on TikTok.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, that puts us up to a streak of 17. What prestige am I? Prestige 20, level 1846. So yeah, on the truck screen, you'll have a thing here that says enable loadout. You'll want to enable that. And then you should be good. And then you should see your truck have the items. How many hours do I have in Faz? Over 2,000. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, Faye. I appreciate it. Oh, what map did we just do? Tanglewood? So we're back to Edgefield. If you have Discord, you could join my Discord server, or send me a DM and show me like a screenshot if you're able to, and I could try and help after stream.